What's going on, you guys? Welcome back, welcome back. Uh, Before we jump into anything, I just wanted to say thank you guys for any of the support that you showed, really. I mean, to be honest with you, it sounds silly, but 20 views on 2 videos is kind of cool to me, because you think it's a 20-minute video. You know, if you watch both of them, I took 40 minutes of your life. I mean, you gave me 40 minutes of your life to give me the time to watch my stuff and support it. Or maybe you didn't like it. Maybe you hated it. To me, it's all kind of like a little weird because, first of all, I'm not even someone who talks to themselves that much. I'm a very practical person. If you know me, like, I hate whimsical things. And to me, talking to yourself is one of the most whimsical things you can do. So basically, while learning how to do all this video making and everything, I'm also like forcing myself to talk out loud when I'm literally playing with nobody. And on the first video, it was especially hard because I didn't think anyone was actually watching me. But the fact that I have getting 20 views on each video tells me that at least I know I'm actually talking to 20 people, which, like I said, on the internet is nothing. 20 people is literally nothing to most people, but when I think about 20 people in a room, I mean, that's a lot of people, you know? And maybe it was 6 of you who watched the video so many times, you know? But even still, even if it is, that's cool to me. So I just wanted to say thank you. Other than that, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing because I'm having fun with it, you know? I got a lot of different stuff going for me, so I don't, I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. I'll keep doing this. I have fun doing it. It doesn't need to be anything big. I'm just honestly having fun. I play video games either way, so just to be able to put them up online, I've always loved making my little montages, but this is a little more serious. This is what I grew up with. I grew up with YouTubers like Bear Ghost Games, Jacksepticeye, Vanos Gaming, H2O Delirious, all the great ones. Bay Area Bugs, Paulcat, excuse me. Hike the Gamer. I mean, dang, there's a lot. The Rad Brad. So I appreciate it. Hopefully this can become something bigger, but if not, honestly, I'm having fun either way, like I said. So let's get into it. All right. So, admittedly, guys, I have been playing while off camera. I love the game. Sometimes I don't have time to turn the game on because when I get home from, oh, listen to my guy, he's complaining. Hold on, wait a minute, while he rudely interrupted us. Sometimes after work, I don't really have time to get on and like do a whole video or anything or edit it. But so I've been trying to, get on, just keep up on camp. However, I did not only learn, but just remember some stuff I kind of already knew from the last time I played this game a year ago, but I didn't think to mention it in the video, and some of it, like I said, I just remembered. So, well, actually, I don't know, because I think part of that got cut out because I forgot to put my mic back on, but we basically found this hunter in a separate village that, we liked his attributes, so we brought him back. But I couldn't keep him sustained because I couldn't get him to come in my house for whatever reason.
What did he say?
Sounds creepy. But, and then I remembered, unless it's like your wife in this game or your spouse, if you're a man or a woman, or your kid, they can't live in the same house as you. And I forgot that. Also, I think when we left off, it was the end of fall. I actually ended up just playing through the winter. It was like 3 days. We didn't even play through the whole winter. Once you get like 60% of the way through a season, you can just sleep through the rest of it. So I slept through the rest of that season because literally there's nothing to do. There's absolutely nothing we can do. Like, I have to just sit in the cabin the whole time and hold a torch because my house isn't even insulated enough for the winter, let alone, I mean, look at our clothes. We look like a straight up fieldsman. So, I mean, we're gonna be working on camp most of this video. I have fun with it. This is honestly one of my favorite parts. But I just wanted to show you guys what I've done. I built a wood house. I was able to build a log one. And I think I'm going to save this one for anyone that we decide to bring into camp, because they're hard to appease, to be honest with you. They always need like a lot of food and water, and if they're not warm, then they're not happy. So I think I'm going to give them this house to stay warm. And for now, you know, I'm a simple man. So I'll live in the thatch house for now until we can start building more wood houses like that. Don't worry, in the video I'm going to show me building houses more. I know the 2 houses that I have built, literally everything that I've built, like, you guys haven't gotten to see any of it, which is lame. But I am going to make sure I'm getting on top of that. Alright guys, I figured out what we're going to do. We're going to build a kitchen. Because one of the things with the game, first of all, is that you have to keep building buildings to, like, gain your technology level. So, with your technology level, that's how you unlock, like, other buildings. So, like, you see, are not enough technology, you need 2,500, and that's, like, on a crazy amount. So, yeah. But that's also level 2 woodshed. We already have woodshed level 1. Really excited to get to the mine. Man, if we can get to the mine, I think... This is like a less upgraded version of that. So, but for right now, we need to build a kitchen, because that's one of the buildings that we do not have. Over here is the hunter's cabin. So I'm thinking that we're probably going to put a kitchen over here. I can't remember, though, if while I was on last, if I ended up putting, like, the frame of it down already, just to... Maybe I didn't. Doesn't look like I did. So yeah, we're gonna put the kitchen by the hunting cabin. I don't know why, it just feels appropriate. So that'll probably cover a good portion of today's video, just because it, you know, I'm gonna edit out every single tree that I cut down and everything, but it does take a while. You guys don't see it, but trust me. I mean, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. But for now, let's place this. Where do we put it? Right next to it? Put it behind it? Put it like kitty corner over here? Let's go right there. Alright, so 8 stones. Hey, alright. Now logs. On top of it, I'm trying to be strategic on, like, where I'm cutting trees down, because I have somewhat of an idea on where I want to be building. And I think you guys can tell. I mean, all this used to be trees, so... Like I said, man, the houses aren't cheap. It's not cheap. Starting off as a dynasty, we have a expensive economy. Perfect. Alright, what do we need? We definitely got the sticks. 16, that's 22. We have the straw for this? Yes, we do. Alright. Yeah, we're going to be able to do this just fine then. This is going to be great. This is going to be great, guys. It's going to be great. If you guys have any ideas on, like, what type of recruit I should bring into the camp, though, let me know. I mean, there's hunters, there's gatherers for, like, plants and berries and things like that. There's some people who talk about their leadership skills. I don't know, honestly, most of the politics of the game yet, so I don't know what it looks like to get a person who's got that skill set. So, I mean, we're gonna see what they do for sure. I don't know if it's like they can make people happier. Some of them say something along the lines of like being able to convince people of even my most outlandish ideas. I don't know if that means that like to make decision. Oh, there went our iron axe, and I immediately raged and hit the ground. I don't know if that means like we're gonna have to convince people to lean certain ways on things. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I made it through probably 3 seasons of the year on my first playthrough of this. We're gonna learn a lot of this together. Ooh. Oh, hold on. Berries. These must have grew because of spring. These must have grown. Wow. Yeah, great grammar. Let's see here. Picked up a bucket while I was off camera. That was really nice. So you gotta have a bucket of water in every house that someone lives in. That and food. So I'm going to be transferring that over to that wood house so that way everyone can be eaten. And a lot of our meat did rot out from the wintertime. Because if you don't eat it all, well, it rots. Plain and simple. And here in the hunting shack, since I didn't get to show you guys this, there's a drying rack. It's got 2 different types of ways you can cook now. So you can do cooked meat or dried meat. I think the dried meat is like, it fills your hunger less, but obviously it preserves itself longer. Yeah, so the winter's rough. We're gonna have to up our technology. That way we can even withstand it. We were not doing good last winter, I'll tell you. It was a rough few days in the cabin for sure. We are coming together nicely. We had a bunch of sticks on us too, so that way we didn't have to run around gathering. It's getting kind of dark out, but that's alright. We can get different citizens to work here. Oh, Jesus, see? This is what living in poverty looks like. We got everything wood or stone. So, these are breaking often, but anyway, yeah, we can get citizens with like good cooking abilities to come work in the kitchen, and they'll be able to whip us up some probably better, more efficient food that you can eat, and it probably fills up at least 60% of your food bar, which would be quite nice, honestly, because eating this dried meat isn't really cutting it seems. Alright guys, we ended up sleeping through the next day, that way we can finish the kitchen, but it looks like we woke up to some pretty bad weather. This is the first rainstorm that I've experienced in this game, I think, and we're gonna be doing it together. Hopefully we don't get struck by lightning. I don't even know if it's a thing in this game, but I think we have everything we need to finish it. I just threw all the thatch on there and went and grabbed the logs, so wanted to finish it with you guys so you guys can see what that experience looks like. Bam! Look at that. Can even add an extra wall, which we'll do. I got no problem doing that. There we go. Look at that. Man, we got everything in here. We can now we can really cook. Scrambled eggs. You know, we don't have chickens yet, but they didn't seem too expensive.
Thirsty.
So once we can make hens and everything, or pens, sorry, we can buy hens once we have pens. Bam. Salt. Oh wow, we can bake and everything, guys. Yeah, we're gonna have to get someone here who like knows what they're doing. So someone from a village or whatever. Because like that's kind of the way I think you can skip ahead on the technology, is if you hire someone with the skills, or bring someone in with the skills that already knows what they're doing. So we're gonna definitely have to bring in someone from the kitchen. We have a woodworking shed, which I'll explain to you guys right now. It's right over here. So this is where you can turn like logs into planks or firewood. That's just for like camps and stuff like that. But anyway, they'll bring, like, they'll just go cut down trees and stuff and bring you logs and stuff, so you don't have to constantly be gathering every time you want to make something. Then over here is like the workshop with the simple workbenches where we make our stronger torches, which I am going to craft another one really quick. but like then we'll be able to get higher versions of the workbench and be able to make like way better things. We unlocked simple houses. So we could, I'm just saying, we could build an even bigger house. We build a simple stone house. It's very expensive in the plank side of it's very expensive overall. I mean, dang. 63 logs and 36 planks. 36 planks is one log is 2 planks, so what's that, 18 logs on top of that. Man, that's like 81 logs for the entire thing, and then just 12 stone. We love that. Let's see how big they are. Oh wow, they're big. I bet you they can hold more people too. I think for the time being, let's work with what we got. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, because also every building you pay taxes on. We did have to pay taxes this year already. I don't think you guys got to see that, but it didn't cost us much because we didn't have much yet. But we did. We had to go to the main village over, hold on, over here on the map. Or right here. Over here on the map and pay. I think it was a couple hundred coins. So it's going to be even more next year. We're going to get cleaned up, and then I think we're going to try and hunt something, guys. Try and score some extra food, because we are... Oh, hold on.
There's a real nip in the air.
There we go. Ah. Stone arrow. We gotta dive underwater and skin this bad boy. Like a true duck hunter right here, guys. Look at that. That's 4+ meat right there. Now, we don't have a lot of arrows, so I want to go back and make some arrows really quick. Making arrows was something we were able to unlock with the hunting shed. So this is a plus. That's 10 arrows. I think we already have 3 on us right now. Or no, we had 4, so we have 14 arrows. That's probably good. Plus, we have some extra copper arrows. I just wanted to hold on to those because they do have a higher durability, and I'm assuming they probably do more damage as well. I'm not completely sure. Oh. Oh. So there's a plus to hunting boar, and there's a downside. They attack you. That's the downside. But the plus side, a lot of leather. And leather's how we make our torches. So we're going to take our shot, because I think we got this. Into the wild. Here we go. Here we go. Bring it. Bring it. That's one. This guy want one? He wants some too? There you go. Come on. Bring it. Headshot right here. Bam! This is what we do. Hey, not only we eating good, we staying warm. We staying warm, and we got light for a long time. Let's see how much leather. That's 5 leather. 21 meat. Like I said, I mean, we just fed our villagers for a good while. I don't know how, I don't know their appetite. I don't know how much they like to eat a day. Probably depending on the person and maybe the physically demanding job that they have. But for now, we got food. I'm going to, we can sit here and pretend like that took forever, but I just walked 20 feet from my house. That's the plus side of, deciding to live out here in the absolute sticks compared to, like, living by another village. We're living out here with the wildlife. Now, the downside of that is there's a bear for our neighbor, probably about 200 yards that way. But, we run this camp. He knows not to come around here. I hope, for my sake. We're not going to talk about it. Huh. Let's get the salt and cook this meat up, guys. Now, I think I'm going to dry it, because like I said, that makes it last longer, and I'm not going to be eating all this at the moment. So I'll dry it, and then we'll keep it stored for our villagers that we're going to go get. And then we'll have to get buckets, too, for more water for them. I don't imagine we want to take on too many people at once. Just a couple. Maybe 2. Oh, well, we can buy the bucket scheme. We'll buy that. Perfect. Now all we need is planks. Oh, wow, that was simple. Okay, hold on. We got one log right here. One log's supposed to make 2 planks, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, but we have 2 logs on us, so... Oh, we'll just make both of these into planks right now. You guys get to see a little action with me on the wood saw here. Here we go. Woodwork's always fun. Now we'll build these two buckets, and that, I mean, I think that's it for needing to supply our villagers. And then we got our well. I built this right at the start of camp, so unfortunately you guys didn't get to really see that, but yeah, it's pretty important, Dilly. Oh, that's cool. I like that. It's got an actual animation and everything. Alright, so what you do is you come... I could claim this house, but like I said, I'm not going to. Also, my buddy, who I started this with, he can't live in the same house as me either. So we'll have to make another house specifically for him as well. Or if anyone else ends up joining us on this journey. So there's 2 buckets of water, and let's go get a good bit of food. Let's throw half of it in there. There we go. That's a healthy, happy household right there. That's just beautiful. That's downright beautiful, guys. Alright, guys. Well, that's probably going to be it for me for today. And it's raining out in the game. And I think outside in real life. So, we are going to wrap this up here. Once again, I appreciate all the support. If you stayed all the way through, if you could, leave a like and subscribe if you like what I do. If you don't, why are you watching my stuff, man? And that's weird. But either way, thank you. And if you have any ideas for the village or camp, or maybe something you saw that I didn't see, not even just in this video, but the other 2, because obviously we didn't really do much exploring here, then let me know in the comments, or if you know me personally, then just let me know, and I will definitely put those ideas into consideration. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I appreciate you guys, and we'll definitely be back soon with another one.